Haven't seen that moon for a while. It's kind of hanging there on the edge of the tree tonight. Not much of a sunset. A little color over there, but that's it. There's no color that way. Oh yeah, that's back in there, so we can try to get the crap off the bottom roller. And I'm gonna go out there. This traveler should be farther than it is, and it's not. Yay. And it's not quite comfortable out yet. 75 degrees and still humid as hell. Feels more like 85 degrees on a drier day. A little better the view of the moon up here. And wasn't a speed issue, it's a pressure issue. I got where I could see it out. That ain't shooting very good. So I came up here, because right now I don't have it going a full half, it's going like the center quarter. So the angle was kind of deceiving, but I wasn't sure. And I thought, well, they've been hanging around that all day because that riser top I'm using happens to leak more than the other one. Maybe they shut it off, but I could hear the pump didn't sound right. So I shut it off quick first, then came back to check this and kicked like 15 of them out of there. No, that's still on, like it should be. It just means we got too much shit around the screen on the suction pipe, and I'm not going to mess with that tonight. Need to see if we gotta find something with a long brush and try to get in and scrub the screens off. It's either that or I don't have any hip waders anymore. Used to. It's either that or walk in the creek and do it. I don't feel like sinking in the mud a foot or two. I don't think Ty does either. But we're going to clean that out. A couple years ago, we actually had to pull the suction line clear out and put it back in, and that is a pain in the ass. So there, now you got my Thursday night. And well, you always say you can see more in the camera. Somebody over there made some noise. Oh, there's a couple there. It's hard to see those without the camera. So, and I'm gonna get out of here because freaking mosquitoes are starting after me. Well, there we go. There's the morning. Some ground fog across the pasture. Yeah. Makes for a nice dry morning. 55 degrees, 98% humidity. And those things, and yeah, that bright spot over there, that is not the sun. I mean, it may be the sun coming through a break in the clouds, but the sun's still over here somewhere. That's the direction of the city of Tigard. So, it looks like a great start to the morning. More like a late September, early October morning. Pretty sure that's not smoke nestled in at the top of the ridge. And yep, Ty got rained on the way out here. And yeah, wishful thinking on finishing haying, I guess. I mean, it ain't gonna dry like this. So, you know, once again, I guess we got other things to do. Yay. And they still say 0% chance of rain, and it smells like rain. Oh my gosh, look who's here. Zoom, unzoom. And Oma and TT aren't even here because Ty's kind of like me. She don't want to sink up to her butt in the water. I mean, she's going to anyway, but her and Becky went to Wilco, that direction, Newburgh, to find hip waders that will fit Ty. See, I'm smart that way. And, well, Wilco didn't have any, so they're at Bi-Mart. They had to wait for Bi-Mart to open. And then they just video chatted me because there's something else we were looking for that Bi-Mart had. And so they're going to bring it home. I see a Wyatt, too. And if I quit stalling and walk over here, we get a better look, right? Walk through the gauntlet of puppy poop. Hey, who are you? Who are you? Being shy. And Wyatt showed up awake.
Blakely, have Ben.
Hi, Wyatt.
Have Ben.
Hi, buddy.
Your finger.
Hi, buddy. How you doing? Huh? How you doing? Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning. Hey, Balin.
Well, that's that calf that was the sickest.
Which was the last calf born.
He was just standing down in that ditch eating grass.
He loves that ditch.
Literally, we both stopped to take a peek at him, and he jumped out.
Hi, Last. The good boy. Yeah,
I don't know where everybody else is.
Up at the barn.
Are they?
Yeah. They're behind the barn. I'm in the barn.
And Wally's group is all out because I didn't see any up above.
Yeah, I think they're all hiding now.
So
They're like 4 sizes too big, but it's okay.
they're actually a size 12.
And I'm like a size 9.5 to 10 in men's.
And she
But
also
that's
got
literally all they have.
she got a set of them chest waders with the fancy booties on
They
them.
fucking lie on how big those
they are
motherfuckers
large.
are.
She can't get them.
I can't get them
That's
past
right there.
my fupa, my hysterectomy fupa.
So anyway, she got something, and the sun came out. So the only thing
It's
that's
gonna be a bitch to see what the fuck I'm doing.
yeah, the only thing that's making it bearable right now is there's like about a 5-mile-an-hour breeze out of the east that feels
And you know
kind of
there's
good.
not gonna be anything up there in that corner.
Yeah,
And there's no fucking shade now. Not
Yeah.
there either.
yeah. There's no shade. So
We had to go to 3 stores to get what we needed.
3.
Yeah. Wilco didn't have any. The Ace Hardware and Newburgh actually has like clothes and stuff too. They didn't have any, so we had to wait for Bi-Mart to open, and we literally got the only 2 pair that were the biggest size they had.
And while they were there, they FaceTimed me and showed me what they were looking at. And it actually fit in the back of Becky's car with a shoehorn.
Oh.
A double door lead bolus applicator cabinet.
So we had fun with the guy. I said, yeah, because I'm the favorite daughter. That's why we're getting it. And he goes, wait, I'm the favorite daughter. And he has this long beard, and he was just joking around. He goes, I'm the favorite daughter because you picked the right one.
Anyway, price wasn't bad. Keyed lock. The single locks, but yeah, that keeps the honest people out anyway. And if anybody else can find it to get into it, well,
Well, then we're all dead.
we've already called the coroner at that point. Anyway, she's gonna go do some digging, and I'm gonna do some supervising. Got her set up with her custom boot harness there,
They're so fucking big on me.
between the boulders and over the shoulder.
I'll probably find some baby crawdads.
You might. She leaves the shovel up here. It's alright, that means I get to use the shovel as a walking stick.
See if I sink up to my ass.
You ready? See if she sinks up to her butt. That's a big step, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, got some of that weed in there, too. That's always nice. And I'm going to let you go because I want to grab a hold of the gate and swing around. I don't want to swim. Well, she pulled a bunch of that freaking weed out. See it better there. That weed appeared in this creek about 2 or 3 years after the original government project right above us. And it's not upstream from here either. Figure that one out. It's where the project is. Not so much now because the creek's too shaded through most of that. And it's here. And she took a few handfuls out, and now she's scooping all the silt that's packed around the tub that the line's in. I think that's what's actually kind of happened is, well, you can see it on the camera or not, but right here the silt is just about at the bottom of the line itself, just about to the top of that tub. So, yay. And how the hell does that silt just keep happening? I don't know. Because there's no groundwork uphill from us, up creek. And I didn't get it on camera. She let out a little hoop. She is within an inch of the top of her left boot right now.
Oh no.
And she's found the top.
My cooch is cold now, by the way.
So anyway.
Okay, we're gonna have.
Yeah, there she is. She had to bend over. Can you tell?
My cooch is cold. My butthole crawled up through my eyeballs because it's cold now too.
She got a bunch of that freaking weed out of there. Hopefully it's enough. She dug out around the outside as far as she could to get the stuff away from it.
Find out, or else I'm gonna have to go upstream to it.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to do, but I will.
See if she'll flow. I don't want to have to pull that line. That's a pain in the ass. Pressure's higher than last night. That little freaking vortex going. I don't like that, but might have to drop the ball over that. We haven't had a vortex for a while, so I'm going to say it's sucking better. Haven't gone to look to see if the traveler's going yet, though. Hey, I didn't have to get very far up here, and I could see that water coming out. They knocked the frickin' thing loose. I about need to tie his hip waders. Just a little bit of water headed back to the creek. It ain't gonna make it. It might get down to the bottom. She's turned it back on. Oh, I don't trust them little buggers when they're right there, especially at this riser, because this one sticks out so far from the fence. When we redid the fence, Ty and Brooke got just a little off. And it should be, that post should be about there. That way they can't walk all the way around it. And at the far end, the wire goes almost over the top of the riser. But water's starting. It's gonna go, trust me, anytime. Maybe with it shut off, it sucked a lot back out of here. It's gonna blow a lot of air for a bit, and that's actually shooting like it should, so we're gonna call it good. It's moving like it should be. I'm gonna bump it a little faster anyway, because if I get it to about there, maybe it'll be in by dark, especially since it's dim near lunchtime. So you look, on to the next project. That's the only bearing we ever had to change on this thing, and you can see why it has to get changed. Well, actually, we changed the other end, didn't we? Last couple years ago. That was the first one we changed, though, and that's a lot heavier bearing than it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a bearing just like that in a casting about half the width of that one. I think that's a double roll that we put in it.
I fucking hate this one so much.
If I remember right. But what happened? I didn't mean to turn you around, but hi. Turn you back around. Stuff wraps around the friggin' shaft.
And it's so tight.
It should never be able to get to the shaft, but it wraps around it. The top one it doesn't wrap around. Bottom one it does. Ghosty just gets in the way. This other end doesn't wrap around.
I haven't checked that one to see if there is any wraparound.
I'm looking right now. Maybe a little tiny bit of stuff in there. See if
Nothing compared to this motherfucker, though.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit in there, but you know, it's one of those things. And I know some guys that change all 4 bearings every freaking year because they go out. I remember changing this end because you got to pull the gearbox. That gearbox there. I know, we're wasting time here. Oh, somebody. I'll stick my hand in it so you can turn it. You gotta pull that gearbox all the way off to do bearings. The good thing is, see the flange on that yoke? It's bolted to the gearbox, so you can unbolt it there and then I think this and one other both hold it in. And
I'd rather clean the big baler.
the bottom is on the same way,
And that should be
flanged. Then you just got to take the flange off the shaft to get the bearing off. And yeah, if you heard her, she says she'd rather clean the big baler than dig these things out. And the big baler's going to be a real mess this year because it hasn't got cleaned up at all, other than like once or twice with the leaf blower a little bit. She's looking forward to that. Not. Found some equipment just parked around. Only 9 bales out here though. It's drier than it was yesterday. I didn't even walk and check this yesterday, but it's still not ready to go. So I guess back to what we were doing. My chauffeur. That means I'm the gate bitch, and there is a gate on this place, y'all know. That looks better. She's back in her working clothes. Oh, 200 and some pounds of weight. My strap at the bottom there, I had to cut it off so it's not on the same it was, but keep him from banging around much. And Ty's almost got that tote filled so we can feed steers today. It's almost that time. And I think the Traveler's still moving. I hope it's still moving. Although those two little kind of whitish things beside that float in that tray, that's 2 new rotary seals for that turbine. So they just came today. And I'm really hoping, I mean, the hay over there's drying. Tomorrow's supposed to be like today. If it doesn't stay overcast till noon or after, we'll be baling tomorrow. So wish us luck, eh? I think they want something. Ty and I were in here the other day. Ty goes, he's finished. I said, yeah, I know he is. He's pretty close. If he's not, he's close. And same with him. He's probably actually the most finished. But I want him to grow some more. I was going to show you. Look at that. That new trough looks so good. And the float that's working properly and keeping it at a good level so they don't make a mess. I like that. So now they got feedback here, I can feed them. I usually take the cover off and take the can out when it goes in, if we take one up to fill it. Thankfully, Ty remembered to put the can back in, because scooping with buckets when they're clear full doesn't work very well. So I'm going to feed them, close the door over here, put the skid steer away, and call it a day. Because, yeah, the sun came out. It felt good for a little bit. Then the east wind hit, and it doesn't feel good anymore. So, thanks for watching. Hope you had a great Friday. Hope everybody has a great Saturday, and hopefully we can bail tomorrow.